Every time I try and fight, it crushes me to my core.
Bibi is written and directed by Christopher Beatty. This is actually his second feature film, a psychological thriller that occasionally steps into supernatural territory, or at least initially that's what it wants you to think. In Bibi, a grieving woman called Vivian must confront a mysterious stalker who blurs the boundaries between nightmare and reality, forcing her to question her own sanity and face her inner demons before it's too late. This is definitely a slow burn thriller, so we have to be patient and let the story unfold at its own pace. We can totally feel that there's something terribly off about the main character, but all key elements will inevitably unveil progressively. Visually speaking, all the camera movements are easy and smooth, quite the opposite of what the main character tensely experiences throughout the film. Color-wise, all the scenes inside the house have this orange or reddish tones, while all the outdoor scenes have a bright bluish tint to them. A really interesting way to teleport to completely different environments. The house becomes just another character. This huge mansion where Vivian lives feels like an oppressive place with a tragic backstory. That's the reason why this setting becomes crucial. It's like an extension of Vivian's feelings of grief and loss. You may think about the plot as a puzzle of sorts, and many of the pieces are put together through flashbacks. They open a passage to Vivian's traumatic past and helps us have a better understanding of the conflict as a whole. Each piece falls into place as the movie moves forward. Now there's a plot twist at the beginning of the third act that turns everything on its head. Something I was kind of suspicious of from the get-go. And on the downside, there is some obvious exposition near the end, as if the filmmakers feared that the audience would not be able to keep up with the cryptic plot. In spite of an ending that lacks some of the tension of the first two acts, Bibi can still be enjoyed as a gripping story about what happens when the limits of reality and illusion collide with a character tormented by her own feelings of grief and trauma. So I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. Thank you guys as always for watching. If you happen to see Bibi, please feel free to return to this review and just drop a comment below. I will continue doing both English and Spanish reviews on my channel, so if you would like to subscribe, that would actually be awesome. And hopefully, I'll see you next time.